Kitchen AC not working. Fill you in a minute. So, as I climbed up the ladder, I'm pretty sure that's the kitchen AC. This unit was hard short cycling. I mean, it wasn't short cycling like, it wasn't coming on and running for, 10 seconds and then like low pressure shutting down. It was just going dead, dead, dead. Like, what in the world? So I threw my gauges on it, and when I hooked up to the high side, obviously it puffed a little bit, and this is what I got. Which looks like totally proper pressures, and she is changing some heat now. Like, what the heck? I mean, again, if it was overcharged and shutting off on high pressure, it needed more than half of a cylinder stroke to get there. And the little bit that I lost when I connected, which, I mean, this isn't a low loss fitting on this, so it for a second while I got it tightened. But why are we running fine now? I wonder if the thing has a wonky switch. All right, but also very OSHA. There you go. This is the homeowner special. Yay. Because that's actually insulation, huh? A pool noodle. I was explaining this to another operator. They had put in a brand new walk-in. Sorry, it's story time with Joe. They put in a brand new walk-in at a new location. The one with that terrible mechanical room. And the line sets were leaking in the attic space, something terrible. And you could see that there was black tape all around it. And so the owner called me and he's like, hey, why would this be leaking everywhere? And I'm like, well, because it's not properly insulated. And he's like, but it is insulated. So I was explaining the difference, right? You guys know the 3/4 inch insulation that we buy from United, Johnstone, fill in the blank, $3 a foot, right? $3 a foot. So we're paying $20 for a 6-foot stick. Those guys went to Home Depot and bought 1/2 inch thick, $3 for 6 feet insulation. That's the difference. And this takes it a whole nother step in the wrong direction. We're not even using insulation, we're using a pool noodle. And then they're gonna be like, oh, I have to replace it every 6 months. Yeah, because you're using crap. I love it. Water toy. Love them. Love them. Look at the head of that compressor, man. I'm going to bring up my actual gauges because I want to leave those on that for now. I'm going to gauge up to this, see what pressure's sitting in it. This unit has a history. 3 months ago, the owner called me. I'd never touched this unit and said, this unit needs gas. And the only reason an owner would think that, well, I guess there's 2 reasons. One, he's been programmed to be bamboozled to buy Freon every time a service guy comes. Or he just knows this unit always leaks out its gas. So my helper came out, he did a quick leak check, didn't find anything. He put 6 pounds of gas in it. And here we are 3 months later. That was May the 8th. I don't know if it's the 8th yet, but it's pretty close. All right, now that we're hooked up over here, we are clearly short on refrigerant. Very short on refrigerant. So now, we play hide and go leak search. Wait till you see the mechanical room this evaporator's in. Let me turn off my leak detector for a minute, because this is too good. This is too good. So here's my air handler here. Feels like the fan's running. So it looks to me like the drain line is here, coming through a trap into a condensate pump, which then pumps into this pan, which then drains out this and down. How about it, huh? Always something, ain't it? I want to see the coil. He's had it off, so I know the coil's not frozen up. I can feel that there's air moving in there, so I know the fan's on. So now I want to boot this up and stick it in there and sniff in the evaporator. It's going to be, really, I doubt I'll get anything with the fan running, but we'll see. Now, this foam can trip out just like great stuff can, right? There's no oil here, so I don't suspect a leak at this braze joint so much. Definitely getting a little from in the evaporator, so I think I'm going to shut this down inside of the thermostat, take off the panel. I think we got a leaking coil, or maybe a TXV, hopefully, which might be a flare fitting. We could just tighten up. Turn the fan off. Look what's happening. And it might sound funny, but you can get refrigeration in the water and see the shimmer. So I turn the fan off. This thing's been holding water for God knows how long, and the fan suction's been holding it in. Yes, I heard it like the fan was still running, but it wasn't. I guess my real question is, why even bother with the pump? Just, right? That's one more thing to fail. Just drop that sucker right in the pan. Uh-oh. Okay, so here's the thing, right? You see all this water? What's this made of? So you keep all of this with all of this long enough, and you get this. Curious if I bend this down. The evaporator itself is leaking. I'm gonna go ahead and bubble the crap out of it. We'll see. It's an odd play, but I mean, you can see all the rust. You can see we're definitely hit up right here where it's all ugly. It's gonna be, hey buddy, I'll throw some gas in it for you to get your kitchen cooling down. But it's time for a retirement party here. So I can't find it. The meter goes off the most at the very far end, and you can't take off the other side panel, right? I've soaked all this looking for bubbles, but like, you can take a look, right? That's what it all used to look like, that steel side, and this is what it looks like now. Get by the back here, by the other side. I think those other coils, the other ends, right, are rusted out. Bum, bum, bum. So I'm gonna button her up. I'm gonna call the boss. I mean, there's not an option. Well, I mean, I guess there's always options, right? But this kitchen's 86 degrees right now. So we put gas in this 3 months ago. And here we are today with it not. I can put gas in this and it'll take a few weeks to get a quote, get it approved, get the equipment, get it changed. So you can't even see the serial number anymore. That's fun. So I'm gonna see what we can find on here. Oh yeah, hey there. Serial number 1113. Now how Trane works? Hang on. Nope, 2011. Yeah. Gotta go, buddy. I'm gonna put this back exactly how it was. It's a funny thing with me, right? So, I hate this location. Owner's great and location's fine, just old. But these split AC units, I detest them. And I won't replace them. So, oh, my glasses. So, where so many service companies, they ride along the service years so that when the install day comes, they can be like, boom, I'm gonna install this new unit and make big bank. I'm out. Nope. He can get someone else. I don't think that's mine. Yeah, he can get somebody else. I'm not gonna, I mean, the place is a death trap. Right, it's just a death trap, look at it. There's no air up here. And I know you resi guys, God bless you, man. That's why I don't do what you do. You do this all day, every day, man. Kudos, you're monsters. I'm standing on the roof, working on an RTU. That's the extent of my pain. This up here, nope. But yeah, this isn't it's not my forte. Right? I can do it. I do it with my mentor. We help each other out, but I'll get the information to him. I'm gonna go gas it up. So we've got a mismatched set here. We've got a July 2019, this condensing unit with a 2011 air handler inside. All right, so I'm weighing in. I'm weighing in through the low side right now. I'm gonna get the pressures-ish, and then we're gonna use superheat. So that's about right on for where we are, both ambient and with an 85-degree kitchen. I like that. So I just took my gauges off of this one, but she's still running 390, 120, like perfect. I don't know what his hiccup was when I first got here. Pulled down to 80, and we are putting out now.